The principles, operations, and activities of the Islamic banking and financial system are all pattern-based from the Sharia law. My name is Nur Syarah binti Muhammad. I'm a student of Diploma Islamic Banking and Finance under Commerce Department. And currently, I'm studying at Polytechnic Sultan Idrisha, Sabak Bernam, Selangor. Why do we need Islamic banking and financial system? Is it important in our life? So now, I will explain in details about the fundamental banking and financial system, and I will also tell you a little bit of history for the first establishment of Islamic financial institution in Malaysia. So, the first fundamental is riba. Riba has been extracted from raba. It means addition or increase. Riba in literally means to increase, to grow, to rise, to add, to swell. It is, however, not every increase or growth which has been prohibited by Islam. However, riba technically refers to the has been prohibited by Islam. However, riba technically refers to the premium that must be paid by the borrower to the lender along with the principal amount as a condition for the loan or for an extension in its maturity. There is two classification of riba. First is riba ad-duyun and riba buyuk. Riba ad-duyun, riba out of lending and borrowing. This kind of riba is the extra amount of money over and above the principal of the loan either imposed by the lender on the borrower in the contract or promised by the borrower in the contract. Riba al-qard, riba is imposed or promised from the beginning. For instance, Aisyah wants to borrow 1,000 ringgit from Hidayah, but Hidayah set out that Aisyah was obligated to repay the debts for 1,200 ringgit. The 200 ringgit is a surplus. Riba al-jahiliyah. There is no riba at the beginning. Riba is imposed only after default. This refers to the increase levied on the borrower for late repayment or failure to repay the loan. For example, Hidayah agrees to lend Aisyah 500 ringgit and she is required to pay 1 month from now. But if Aisyah fails to pay the debt of Hidayah before or at the appointed 1 month, Aisyah is required to pay Hidayah for 600 ringgit. A surplus of 100 ringgit is the ad-duyun riba, which is al-jahiliyah type. Riba buyuk, riba in trading transactions. This kind of riba may occur out of an exchange between two ribawi materials of the same kind where the necessary rules are not observed. Riba al-fai, the ribawi materials of the same basis and same kind, exchanged are of different weights, measurements, or numbers, and they are exchanged at the same time. For example, changing 10 grams of gold type 916 with 12 grams of gold 750 type of quality. This type of exchange is illegal because it should be both skills. Riba al-nasiyah. The ribawi materials exchanged are of equal weights, measurements, or numbers, but payment of the price and delivery of the goods are made at two different times. For example, Aisyah bought 6 grams of gold at a price of 1,000 ringgit on a third basis but paid on the other's day. The Arabic word gharar is fairly broad concept that literally means deceit, risk, fraud, uncertainty, or hazard that might lead to destruction or loss. Many classical examples of gharar were provided explicitly in the hadith. They include the sale of fish in the sea, birds in the sky, an unborn calf in its mother womb, and unripened fruits on the tree. All such cases involve the sale of an item which may or may not exist. In such circumstances, to mention but a few, the fish in the sea may never be caught, the calf may be stillborn, and the fruits may never ripen. In all such cases, it is in the best interest of the trading parties to be very specific about what is being sold and for what price. Islam has clearly forbidden all business transactions which leads to exploitation and injustice in any form to any of the parties of a contract. Maisir and qimar are forms of gambling transactions that are considered as totally inequitable in Islam. Maisir refers to the easy acquisition of wealth by chance. Okay, now I will continue explain about the first existence of Islamic financial institution in Malaysia. The establishment of Islamic banking in Malaysia can be traced back to 1963 when Tabung Haji, the Pilgrims Management and Fund Board, was established by the government. The first Islamic bank to operate in Malaysia was Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad (BIMB), which was incorporated under Companies Act 1965 on March 1983 and which had commenced operation on 1st July of the same year. Furthermore, to this end, the first call for a separate Islamic bank was made in 1980 in a seminar held at the National University of Malaysia. This second full-fledged Islamic bank was established as a result of the merging between Bank Bumiputra Malaysia Berhad and Bank of Commerce Berhad, in line with the aim to expand and liberate the Islamic banking industry in Malaysia. Malaysia Islamic finance continues to grow rapidly, supported by a conducive environment that is renowned for continuous product innovation, a diversity of financial institutions from across the world, a broad range of innovative Islamic investment instruments, a comprehensive financial infrastructure, and adopting global regulatory and legal best practice. Malaysia has also placed a strong emphasis on human capital development alongside the development of the Islamic financial industry to ensure the availability of Islamic finance talent. All of these value propositions have transformed Malaysia into one of the most developed Islamic banking markets in the world. Okay, now do all of you understand about why we need the Islamic banking and finance system? Islamic banking system and finance play a big role in Islamic economic growth. It is very important so that Islamic country becomes more developed. Thank you for lending me your ears. That's all from me. Till we meet again. Bye.